So number one, you need to know that there is a way how you see the world that will help you in knowing what to do, how to govern your life. Because we see normally with our eyes, I like this, I don't like this, I like this, I don't like this. This doesn't help. So in yoga, philosophy, in yoga, we said that you need to see the world and yourself through three qualities. Okay. So one is called sattva, next rajas, and next tamas. Okay? So that's the way how you adopt your vision to see. So tamas is the quality of, we call it pulling down, is darkness, ignorance. But the main thing we need to know is veiling. Veiling what? Veiling our true nature. Not be able to see. Like there is a light bulb is there is light, but there is some kind of veil over, then the light will come out dim. So you need to remove the veiling in order for you to see. In other words, if you go in the dark and you see it's a snake, you get scared, yeah, out of ignorance of the true nature of it, yeah, until the light comes, then you see, oh, it's just an innocent rope. Okay? So that veiling quality, or that darkness quality, that ignorance quality, failing to see the truth, that is called tamas. Yeah? Failing to see the truth of the true nature of the snake is really, it's just a rope. But you fail to see that it is the rope. You think that it is a snake. So that mistake in the mind, that superimpose your own idea over reality, that is called tamas. Yeah? So instead of seeing reality for what it is, you see for whatever that you think in your mind. So you superimpose all the stuff that you have in your mind from past experiences and mistakes upon the reality, and then you react according to it. You understand this? That is called tamas. The quality of ignorance. Not be able to see for what it is. So when we don't see our true nature or happiness or our true self, that is peace, bliss, infinite in nature, yeah, we call Satchidananda, existence, that means all the time there, and all the time blissful, and all the time knowing. When we fail to see that, then what do we see? Then we project the idea of what we are, is it not? So that projection quality is called rajas. We fail to see who we are. We don't see that we are happiness itself. We don't need anything. We are fulfilled. So we project the idea that happiness comes from having this nice girl or nice boy and this nice car and this nice house. So you project it externally. See? So, failing to see the true nature of the snake, that is the rope, you project the idea that it is a snake. You think that it is a snake. So that mistaken seeing, that's mistaken seeing, is called rajas. So we have all kinds of interpretation in our life about everything. You know, we said in our normal language, we have our constant judgment about everything. This I like, this I don't like, but this person did this, and this person did that, and this and that, and the government, and the politics, and then the world, and then this, that. This whole world is created by our own interpretation. That is called rajas. Because this whole world is the product of our own mind. And we project, open a reality. We are born, we don't know what is what. When we are born already, father and mother say, this, that, you are my child, you're cute, you have my nose, and you better behave this way. Yeah? So we already carry on with this kind of interpretation of ourselves. Let's start from before this birth and then carry on, adding on. And then we grow up and we constantly compare with other people, reading of reality and of the world. And then we create our life, our belief system. Yeah, if somebody doesn't fit to your system, you don't play with them. You don't accept them. You get them out of your consciousness. Yeah, that's how we create our own idea of differences. Okay? So the projection quality, the rajas, is that created the multi-forms. Yeah? Multi-forms, this world of names and forms. World of names and forms. Yeah? The world of multiplicity and the idea that everything is different. I am different than you. You are different than me. Like this. Yeah? That comes from the rajas quality. And from there, we fight also. And from there, we take action. Okay? So that's why I say rajas is a quality of action. Because the moment that you think that the happiness is out there, in this thing, or that place, then you would run toward it. See, we said we have organs of action. Yeah? The feet will go somewhere because we think the happiness is somewhere. The hands, we think the happiness is over here in this nice, beautiful iPad. Ooh, I'm going to grasp it. Yeah? So I'm going to move my body and go to the shop. And then, oh, I don't have money to buy it. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to make money. Yeah? And then I'm going to go and I'm going to buy it. See? So this is all action. The organs of action. Yeah? The legs, we call the feet, the hands, the mouth. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to get the iPad, so I'm going to talk to somebody, sweet talk, so they give me a job, so I can get the money or something to. Okay? So for the idea that I'm going to fulfill my desire. So I will be happy. Again, failing to see the true nature that is happiness, projecting the idea that happiness is in some object external, moving the organs of action, the legs, the arms, the mouth, and you have to maintain the body, you have to eat, you have to, there's a few organs of action to get the object of desire. Okay? So, and then the thing is, the desires never end. Yeah? You get this, and you say, oh no, this is not it, it's too small. I want something else. I want a video camera. That's better. Then again, the same action going on. And again, the desire is not fulfilled. Then again, I want something else. Oh, I want to become a movie director in Hollywood. That's the real thing. You see? So you go to school, you're going to work hard, you're going to, finally, you're going to get that, you get your movie, and you have to suffer for it, and then nobody cares about this, and then you have to go and try to change it, and sell it to the TV, and then who knows, and then it's up and down in the world of name and fame, up and down in the world of objects, up and down in the world of desire and fulfillment of desire, up and down in the happiness, so-called happiness and disappointment. So that is our Rajasic life. That is based on the veiling, the not be able to recognize ourselves and our happiness at the first place. Yeah? From the not be able to see, come out a multitude of lamps and farms, the world of multiplicity, of desire, of action, of false concept about who am I. Yeah? So I think, oh, I will be an artist. Oh, I will be a movie director. Oh, I will have more respect if I become a minister. Oh, I will have more happiness if I become a millionaire. So all this, these are all the different schemes that come from that failing to see and projecting outside. You get that? So you have to adopt this kind of vision. So you read the world, your world, and your environment differently. Now, why is it that we need to do that? So that you can understand the quality of tamas that doesn't help you, they bring the unhappiness, the quality of rajas that bring you the restlessness and the unhappiness, so that you can come to the sattva. You say, oh, I need to find peace. I've done this, done that, been here, been there, done do everything, and I don't feel happy. I don't feel peaceful. I don't feel content. So that time, you would go and find a teacher, only at that time. When sattva dawned, a little bit of the desire to know dawned, or the knowledge. Knowledge is like a light that comes in the room that is dark. Yeah? You have to know that you don't know. That is called knowledge. That's the first light. Yeah? In the darkness of the tamas, in the agitation of the rajas, there must be some moment that there is a light that comes in. Yeah? That is that desire to know. I want to know. I suffer now of disappointment, of unhappiness, of the feeling that I'm just burnt out with all these things. I think that I'm smart, I tried so hard and I didn't get it, so I need to know. Okay? So that is called sattva. Sattva is called the revealing quality of nature. Okay? So it's starting to reveal to you that this is not what you're reading. You're reading that this is my happiness, that is a happiness, it's world multiplicity of this and that, and I'm, this ego self that pull the blanket toward me, so the more I pull toward me, the more I become big, the name, fame, beauty, position, all this, then I will be somebody. Yeah? So that is you start to say, not really. I can have all the money of the world, I can have all the power of the world, I can have all the name, and still something is not it. Okay? That is called the sattva quality. Sattva is that knowledge, that awareness, that knowing, that dawn in your mind. Yeah? So it's like the light that enter in the room that is dark. So it reveals to you the true nature of things. Like the flashlight that is being brought, and look at the snake that scared you to death. Yeah? And the flashlight comes, and you look, slowly it reveals that it is a rope. You see? So the more it reveals the true nature of it, the more all your angst and all your desires and all your agitation, all your fears, all your frustrations, all your anticipation, everything starts to dissipate. As you see the true nature of it, you see the true nature of the snake is in reality is a rope. It's not that the snake transforms itself into the rope. It's a mistake. We think the snake transformed itself into a rope. I saw the snake before, now it become a rope. The snake must have transformed into the rope. No, that's a mistake. The rope always happening. The rope. Yeah? It is your mind that becomes clearer, calmer, that is able to see the true nature of that, the reality that is there at all times. Okay? So we call self-realization. That means you're not getting it from outside. You realize the true nature of it. And it's always have been there. So that you think that it is something, happiness is outside and go and grab it, Yeah, that is not self-realization. Yeah, that is a normal worldly thinking. If I want something, I scheme about it and I go get it. But this is not. Yeah, so it is a process of revealing, the process of how to realize it. Yeah? So it is said, why you need to see the world like that, under the eyes of tamas, rajas, and sattva. Yeah, instead of saying see the world as under the eyes of I like it or I dislike it, which is normally we do. Yeah, normally we do. We see the world, I like it or I dislike it. That's the way how we see the world. You know, when you go see a buffet of food, then that's how we say I like this, I don't like this. I like this, I don't like this. When you meet with somebody, I like this, I don't like this. I like this about her, but I don't like this about her. When you see people, I like this person, I don't like this person. You go to places, oh, I like the ocean, I don't like the mountain. I like this tree, I don't like this tree. So that's our mind. Yeah? When we look at anything, always there is an idea, I like it, I don't like it. Is it not? So our mind is swinging between I like it, I don't like it. When you know, when you go deeper, then you see that I like it, I don't like it. It depends on your experience and your grooves in the mind. Yeah? You go to Vietnam and you eat how do you call it? Durian. There's a fruit called durian. Yeah. Oh my God, I never see such a fruit that creates so much reaction in people. I mean, you know, they hate it, they really hate it, they cannot come close, they cannot smell, they cannot see it. They put sign, you know, taxi put sign, no durian here. Airplane put sign, no durian here. People put durian outside, and if we eat durian, don't come in the house. Like this. And then you have the other kind, there is the durian, you know, addict. Oh, durian! Yeah, I want durian! You know, durian, oh, I dream of durian, I want durian, oh! Yeah? You see the reaction. That's about the fruit, but about people, about life, it's like that. You know, so you spend time dreaming about places you would love to be. Yeah? And then you are hating this, you're miserable in other places. Yeah? You suffer in the company of some people, and you are just completely crazy, attached to the company of some other people. You see? So if you look at this, our mind, the way how it works, yeah, that's how it works. It swings between the likes and the dislikes of our mind. Yeah? And the identification with it. Yeah? That's a problem. The mind likes and dislikes depends on your experience. Yeah? You build up something deeper and you like it. That's all it is. Yeah? The mind is just remember past impression and repeat it. It's just automatic, you repeat it, and when it's deep, then you like it, and then you say me. That's all it is. Like me, I said I eat rice 3 times a day in Vietnam for 20 years. So I like rice. Yeah, I go rice body, rice Swami, rice Sivananda. I like rice. Yeah. And Jayanta would be Pizzananda. No? Pancake-ananda. You know? I mean the blizzard come from pancake. Like this, you see? So we identify ourselves with it. Yeah? With our likes and dislikes, with our tendency in our mind. And we think this is me. You see? So limited. If I think just rice is me, I'm not. I miss out a lot of things. You see? So we have to break through, yeah, this tendency of the mind. And the way to break through it is to understand that it's just, if you carry on with it, it will bring you suffering. Yeah? Because you miss out. You know, dislikes and dislikes come from the rajas. You miss out something. You like this, you miss out this. And you miss out all in between, everything. You don't have a real true picture of life. So you go through and you have to suffer a lot, and then you start to step back, pull back, pull back, pull back. No, no. Even if I don't like, I will not react too much. Even if I like, I will not wrestle with it too much. Yeah? We call it detachment. You start to detach towards your own tendency and your own objects of likes and dislikes. You start to detach toward objects in general. Because you start to know, if I were to keep moving in the world of objects, there is a projection that comes from my own mind that creates this object at the first place. If I keep moving in the world of object and believe this world of object is the reality, and keep reacting to it as likes and dislikes, I keep moving in the same kind of, the result of it that is suffering. So I will keep moving in this world of suffering that comes from my mistake at the first place, not be able to see the true nature of things, and projecting it out in the world of multiplicity, moving around it, among these objects, have this reaction of liking and disliking toward this object, believing myself to be this liking and disliking, now build up my personality and my value upon this, and then suffer. So I'm going to see things differently. So I'm going to try to build in the sattva. Yeah? And sattva did not come easily. Yeah? It has to come through calming down. So we said we have to calm down the rajas. We have to break through the tamas. So now write in the right pen. What do you do? Break tamas. Break. Put under tamas. Break. So you have to break through the tamas. You have to calm down the rajas. And you have to nourish the sattva. So that's the way how you see. Okay? You have to learn to see that way. Don't cease to see the way how you normally see. I like this, I don't like this is me, this is not me. Attraction, repulsion, cease to see that way. Yeah? Allow the sattva to come in. I know that I don't know. Okay? Now, what do I do to really know, to cultivate the sattva? I have to break the tamas. Yeah? So here, when you live in ashram, you break the tamas. Yes or no? Yeah? You want to sleep, but when you do, bell ring, get up. If you don't get up, somebody will come get you. Is it not Matthew? Yeah? Did somebody come get you this morning?
No, I got myself up.
Yeah.
I would.
Half an hour late, 1 hour late. Okay? So you miss the meditation portion. It's very important. So, break the tamas. Get up on time. Whatever the mind will say, oh, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and this is my happiness. These are all the tamas talk. So you have to learn to see this, the tamas, in oneself. Okay? That's called the indolence, the laziness, the, see, how the Gopala show up. Yeah? So the deep tamas. Yeah? So, remove the tamas, the dead food, bring in the tamas. Yeah? The looking back in the past, bring in the tamas. The past is tamastic, yeah, because it's past. Okay? So this you have to break through. Yeah? Not live in the past, not being attached to your habits that did not really help you. That also is tamas. Yeah? It's reinforced the not able to see. The laziness is the tamas. The sloppiness, people that are sloppy in the ashram, we don't like it. Yes or no? Yeah, we are constantly being reminded, don't be sloppy, clean after you. If you do any cooking, clean after you. That is part of your own duty toward breaking the tamas and the rajas. Yeah, so that you can bring yourself to sattva. Orderliness is called sattva. Messy is called tamas. Yeah, do whatever you like without considering anybody. That is called rajas. Fighting with each other, my opinion is better than you, I'm better than you. That is called rajas. Okay? So you learn to read it. Okay? So that's your homework. I give you a homework. Yeah? To read your daily life in terms of tamas, rajas and sattva. Read it. Okay? You can write in a diary. You give to me and I would read it and I see if you understand. Okay? So what's the homework? Read your one day life, 24 hours. Okay? I give you a homework. Read your 24 hours in terms of tamas, rajas and sattva. Okay? And see how it works.